Okay, so I just want to go over the marking schedule for the assessment you just did. So I'm going to talk about achieved, merit, and excellent for each section. So for achieved, why isn't it not letting me go down? For achieved, it says here you need to get one equation correct, limits not needed. So they give you this equation here, 40m plus 500, I think. Let me just check. Yeah, but they don't give you the limit. So all of them, this is the only one they give you an equation, so everything else you have to write an equation for. So getting that equation correct will not count, but the limit will count towards excellence. So this limit here is saying that it's between 0 but not including 0, because he's not going to be charging anything if he's not laying any carpet, and 200 but including 200, because it goes up to and including 200 meters squared. So that line underneath means including. Easy floors equation, easy, 60m. This one you had to read from the graph, so you had to find the gradient, which was 40, and the y-intercept was 1000. There is no limits on that one because it was for the whole graph, same for easy floor. And this one, it told you that it was 2,500 up to and including $50, 50 meters squared. So he's not charging anything for 0, so it doesn't include 0 meters squared. But he is charging 2,500 for 50 meters squared, so the line underneath means it's including, so less than or equal to 50. So it's m is between 0 and 50, not including 0, but including 50. Then you go on from there. So as you can see, it says one equation correct, limits not needed for achieved, and it needs to be one of these three entire equations. So easy floor, flooring in Z will cover its equations correct. To get excellence, you need to write these limits down. Alright, for achieved, you need to get one graph drawn correctly. For merit, you need two graphs drawn correctly with limits on the graph. So that means you would have used the correct open circles for not including and solid circles for including these values. It also means you would have stopped your graph, your carpet NZ graph, at 200. So those are the two possible limits you could get. And so for excellence, three graphs correct, drawn correctly with correct limits on graph. Then for substitution for each value, so you had to find out which one was the best for house, sleep out, or garage. Now there are two options you could have done. You could have used substitution. So if you use substitution, you have to write out your working. So it says working must be shown for achieved. If you don't show working, no mark. The other way you could have done it is you could have used a dotted line on your graph. So if you had shown on your graph, dotted line up to the line and then gone across, then that can show up. But I reckon using substitution is better. So show your substitutions. It just says one correct substitution is needed, but you would want to work out the cost for all values, for all places. Then for merit, you just need to communicate that answer. So you need to write a sentence. So you do all the work for achieved, and to get merit, you just need to write a sentence. So for the house, they should use flooring NZ as they are the cheapest at $9,800. Easy, just a sentence. And to get merit, you need two correct recommendations. So there's three possible recommendations you can make for the 220, for the 35, and for the 25. And that's when you need two of those three. All right. The last one is a bit the intersections. You shouldn't really do this at all because it's asking you for which range of values would you use for each company. So when you look at the graph, you've got to decide for which ones you should use. So the cheapest one up until 25 here meters squared is the blue one, which you should label your graph. We know that's EasyFloor NZ. So EasyFloor can be used up to 25 meters squared. And then if I look after that, so after that, the cheapest one is the red one. At this point in time, you could use Cover It as well, but for most of the time, you would use Carpet NZ. Then if we go down, Cover It is then the cheapest from here to here, and also from here to here. So Cover It is the cheapest from 100 to 200. But it doesn't go over 200, so then you have to use not Campers for You. That's a mistake. Flooring NZ should be used for areas over 200 meters squared. So you need 2 ranges correct for merit. And then I'm going to post Mr. Yu's video, that's his last name, Mr. Yu's video about the excellence solution.